Lord. 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 You know God got something better. Yes, Lord. I know. Yes, Lord. Say yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Say yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah, you got it. Amen. Y'all give God another hand praise. It's time to tell him yes. Amen. You want a yes from him. You got to give him a yes back. Amen. Amen. God got ways for us to live. Amen. And survive. But we got to want better. Amen. We got to want to do better. That's right. And get it the way the world got it. No. See, what God give you, the world can't take away. Come on. That's right. But when the world gives it to you, they can take it away. Yeah, that's right. That's why the just, we don't live by the world. We live by, we walk by faith, drink by faith, we eat by faith, we drive by faith. Everything we do is by faith. That's just why we can't look upon the world as if they have it greater than we have. Of course it's going to appear that way because the devil is the God of material things. Yes, that's right. This world. He rules. And he wants you to have it. And he wants you to lessen desire the things of this world so that you don't have a desire for the things of the Spirit. But when you begin to desire the things of the Spirit more than the things of the world, the things of the Spirit will begin to give birth in your life. But we have to ask God to place his desire down on the inside. Amen. We desire things that are toxic for us. They're no good for us. And those things, when they give birth, they bring death. That's right. That's right. They leave you feeling lonely, empty, still thirsty. But it's time to drink from a fountain that will never leave you thirsty. It will never leave you lonely. And it will never leave you empty. You have to drink from God's fountain this morning. Y'all give God another hand praise. Yeah, that goes. Put it up. Stop looking at the camera. Oh, watch this.
Hallelujah, God, you're worthy. Come on, God is worthy. Come on, how many of you are desperate for him? Come on, how many of you are lost without him? Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. You are worthy, God. We need you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Come on, let's just abide in his glory. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. You are worthy, Jesus. You are worthy, Jesus. Come on, let's give God the glory he deserves. You are worthy, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. This is the air. This is the air I breathe. This is the air. This is the air I breathe. This is the air. This is the air I breathe. This is the air. This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. This is the air. This is the air I breathe. And I'm lost without you. And I'm desperate for you. And I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. And I'm desperate for you. 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 Come on, I'm desperate for you. I'm desperate for you. Yeah, I'm desperate for you. I'm desperate for you. Come on. Say, I'm lost without you, Lord. Without you. Say, I'm lost without you, Lord. Without you. Say, I'm lost without you, Lord. Without you. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. Lord, I'm lost without you. Yes, Lord, I am. Say, I'm lost without you, Lord. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you, Lord. I'm lost without you, Lord. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you, Lord. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. Say, I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. give God glory on today. Come on, give word Jesus. Your word Jesus. Bless your name, Lord. Hallelujah, Jesus.
Come on, let's lift your hands in the presence of the Lord this morning. Everybody stand on your feet and lift your hands in the presence of the Lord. Come on, lift your hands in the presence of the Lord. Oh, come on, God desires to do something in this atmosphere this morning. Hallelujah, Lord, have your way. Have your way. Come on, He don't want you to leave like you came. But God wants to deposit something down within your spirit. What somebody else has to receive has nothing to do with you. You got to learn how to reach and get it for yourself. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Come on, God wants to break something off of you this morning. You spirit of anger, you got to go. You spirit of depression, you got to go. Oh, come on, we got to let it go, let it go. Oh, come on, God wants to lift your heavy hearts this morning. Somebody came here with a burden in their spirit. Oh, but God, I need you. God, I need you to lift the heavy hearts this morning, God. Somebody say, well, I need a way made for me and my children. God says He wants you to know He's a way out of no way this morning. Oh, come on, just shabak Him with your praise. Shabak Him with your mouth this morning and say, I need you, Lord. Somebody say it this morning. I need you, Lord. I need you, Lord. I need you, Lord. I need you, Lord. Lord, I need you, God. I need you in this hour, Lord. Like never before. I need you to come in my home, God. I need you to rest upon my children. 50,000 a year, something like that. About 30-something thousand. That was my whole salary. I didn't make that kind of money to pour out to no college. And no, he didn't come from a rich family with no college fund. But when he stepped up on the ground, favor followed him on those grounds.
Yes, sir.
And for the next, 4.5 years, God made a way for him to graduate from that school. And when you set your mind to do something, and have the faith God follow you will get it done through Christ. God told me to tell you to remember this scripture. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. God said that you won't be like the others. You won't fall into the of bondage. God said that you're set aside to be a prophet in your season. God says this is why he's called you to be different. For everybody that walks in such an anointing is different. And they are set aside and preserved for the use of God. God said he desires to use you in your season. God said, that is not strange that you're going through some things. But these things were set aside to make you, and to develop character in you that's going to bless other youth that is just like yourself. God said when he send them in, you will have a quiet approach, but it will be an effective approach that will reach the quiet and the meek, says God. God said he wants you to learn how to fast and pray. Need some more fasting with that prayer. God is getting ready to set you up on another level. It's going to make a difference even in your household. God said for you to be the pillar of prayer in your household. You got about shit. God says this is the season where he's going to honor those prayers. Even that you prayed years ago. Not just for the ones under your roof, but for your entire family. God said he's hearing the prayers of your prayer for your entire family. God said he's going to grant it because you trusted in him. You're standing. You believe in him. God said if you ask anything by faith, he said those things you shall have. God said get ready for better is coming. Greater is coming, says God. You got to give him the praise for that. Go ahead and give him the praise for that. God said his job was just a sign. It was just a sign to let you know that he heard your prayer. But God got some greater than that job. He got a better job than that one. One that won't be so stressful. God said hold on tight. And you be faithful with the little, God gonna make you watch with so much. You watch and see. You watch God. God said over the next 3 years, signs and wonders are gonna follow you. Signs and wonders are gonna follow you for the next 3 years, says God. To make you to know. God says there's some back things backed up that's got to come forth in this hour for your life. There's some things you should have had been there. God said he's going to release it. And you're going to have so much, honey, you ain't going to be able to have a choice but to give it away. I hope you got your closet clean because Lord have mercy. Because when God pour out, he always give it so you don't have enough room to receive. Amen. Amen. Give God a hand prayer. I believe that. You want to share testimony with us this morning. Can you see me? Okay. In the spirit, sometimes you can't see nothing. Y'all get Shanti a hand.
I got into a
fight and I got arrested. I had 4 charges against me. I was facing aggravated assault, battery, and the other 2 charges, they were saying that it happened in front of my baby. My bond was $13,000. Now, in that situation, I acted off impulse and off my emotions instead of acting before I acted. So God did not do that. I did that. You know what I mean?
Make it plain.
So that was me that got myself in that situation. Now, when I was arrested, I immediately began to cry. And I was like, what about my job? What about my kids? What about this? What about that? And I should have been thinking about all of that before I put my hands on them, you know?
Amen.
So, when I was in there, I just had the heaviest praise on my heart. And I was literally praising my way through. And I was like, I'm going to walk by faith and not by sight. God, I know that I don't deserve it, but I need you. You know? And I said, I need you to turn this around for me, please. I promise you. Like, like I'm not going to go back. Like, I learned my lesson that quick, you guys, literally. Because I began to see reality, and I started thinking, like, okay, my children. Nobody's going to love my children like me. Nobody's going to provide for my babies like me.
That's the
I
whole
cannot, I started really thinking about my future, and I never fasted, you guys. Even with me being here, I've never fasted a day in my life. When I was in there, I fasted for 3 days and 3 nights.
Come on now.
I didn't eat anything. I didn't drink anything, and it was very hard. And I got sick. But it was worth it because it was this voice in my head, y'all, and it said I need to obey. It kept saying obey, obey, and then this number 3 kept popping up in my head, and I didn't know what 3 meant. I didn't know. I was like, what 3 mean? And I started thinking about my life, trying to see if I can put 2 and 2 together and figure out what 3 meant. But I discovered what 3 meant because I had a felony charge, you guys. That could mess my record up, you know? And when I had my court date, the day before my court date, they was telling me 7 years of probation. The very next day of my court date, I found out what that 3 meant. It was 3 months of some classes, which is probably like anger management, or 3 years of probation. So that's what the number 3 meant. And I'm saying, you guys, every day I was in that place, I was literally praising God. And I was like, I don't care what it looked like. I don't care what people are saying. I don't care how I feel. I'm going to continue to believe and trust in you because I know you can do it. And it really worked. Amen. And then people was trying to discourage me. They was like, you can be in here. They was like, some people been in here just sitting for months. They don't know when they get out. They was like, oh, you gonna have to do some time. You gonna get a lot of years of probation. They were just being so negative. And they was like, you still need to face reality. I said, I am facing reality, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna have faith.
That's right.
And I stuck to it. And I also was reading the Bible. This inmate, she allowed me to use her Bible. And I started meditating on the Word. I've never done that before either. Because usually I read the Bible like a book, but I learned that's not the proper way to read the Bible. So I learned a lot in there. And I just want to tell you young people, like, when you're in school and they tell you, they say, you know how they praise you when you know how to fight? Because I've always known how to fight. Oh yeah, you know, they give you high fives, like it's cool to know how to beat people up. It's not okay to put your hands on them unless they put their hands on you first. I don't care how upset you get. I don't care what they say. Keep your hands to yourself. Because God has blessed me. And now, after I do 3 months of this anger management stuff, it will not be on my record.
All right. All right.
Y'all, it's not wise to act off impulse or emotion because it gets you into trouble. And you can't say, God got me. You got yourself in there.
That's right.
You know? So I just would like to let you guys know, like, it's really important to think before you act. Emotions and things is not the right way to go.
Amen.
Come on, y'all can clap better than that. We was crying out for it. We prayed day and night.
Amen.
We didn't know what was going to happen. Nothing good was going to come out of it. I said, God, let those charges drop.
Amen.
I asked God to turn it around to whatever they say, that you will defer that. Just destroy all that. If they said 7, then God said 3. And if they said felony, honey, your stuff ain't even on the internet, and it's supposed to be, because I looked it up. I was trying to find out where you were, because nobody had really told me exactly where you were. So I said, well, let me find out on the public search, and he wasn't there. So they didn't even put you up on the inmate search.
That's God.
Ain't that God?
Amen.
Amen. It's public information. Amen. So those charges won't stand. And that was the favor of God. Not everybody got that. I got a cousin right now, been in jail for a minute. I think he's been about almost a year now, ain't he? It's been a year. Ain't went before the judge yet. And you were there how many days before you saw the judge? 7 days.
7, God knows.
You've been there over 7 months and haven't seen the judge yet. They got him sitting on some charges that he said he did not do it. Whether he did it or not, he should have a chance to defend himself.
Amen.
Get an attorney or something. And look, you didn't have to come out your pocket for it with a dime, because Jesus was your lawyer. It was God that touched the heart of that attorney.
So what?
And God that touched the heart of that judge. The Lord told me and Pastor to get up early and to show up at that courtroom.
So did.
And we showed up at that courtroom early.
Walking on.
And we were on time.
Yes, sir.
Pastor had to walk up trying to hump up the little hill.
Yeah.
Get in there, but he got in there. And you know what your pastor said? He said, what her kids said, I'll go get them. I'll take care of them. You got people that care for you, that's rare.
Yeah.
To find people that will step in and help you for real. Amen. That's the favor of God.
Amen.
Not everybody can say that they can go in there with felonies. Those type of charges and just walk out free. But God.
But God.
And he did it for you.
Good.
So that you can help others.
Yeah.
Because there's such a calling on your life that the devil is fighting.
Yes.
Thinking that he's going to win.
Joe, I read that.
But he didn't.